Good morning, everybody. Hope you all are well. I am being annoyed to death right now because, oh my lord, where to start? Let's just quickly go over some of the issues I'm having. My controller is being a pain in the ass and not connecting. Yay! There we go. Let's see if I can actually get this to connect. Yeah, this is what I've been doing for the day. So, I've been slowly working on that. Um, it was working earlier today, but then it stopped working, and now it's annoying the absolute living hell out of me because I have been playing this with a controller for the longest time. So, it's one of those things of, well, shit, what now? Because it keeps disconnecting my controller for some reason. And I do not know why. Don't you just hate when that happens? It's annoying because it says paired on one side, but not on the other. Let me try reopening it. It's been a pain in the ass for me. I wish it hasn't been, but it has. Because I'll get into this as soon as we get this working. Um, Come on. I know it's connecting. I saw it connect for a moment. I saw it connect for a moment, and I don't know why. And I think I know what the issue is now. Okay. I need to fix this because it requires. I'm sorry it's that this is happening. I have been working on, like, even before I started stream, this started being a pain in the ass, but I think I know why it is now. Come on. If I don't do that, because if need be, I'm just gonna switch to my mouse and whatnot. But I might actually have the solution. It just requires me connecting. It'd be 10 times funnier if it actually was like doing certain things. Like, oh yeah, it turns out it's connected to the wrong thing. It actually might be, unironically. Because this is a PS5 controller, so it's like, yeah. But I haven't had this issue in a long time, so it's something I'm fixing. Because it wasn't doing this. Because this was not an issue until now. And now it's just decided, oh, yes. Because reasons. I think it's these two. Honestly, I might just turn this off and frickin' just go with the mouse and keyboard. Because it's one of those things where I can turn this off. I'll try and fix it off stream best I can. but I'm not 100% sure how long it'll take. Because it was working fine earlier when I actually, like, tested it, but no, now it decides it's not going to work. Honestly, pretty typical for me. Especially with how it's been recently. Yeah, that's pretty typical. But I hope everyone's doing well. I know I am going to have to do a lot of work to fix that. Okay, now to relearn the okay, I changed the difficulty to medium because I figured that out. So backward, left, right, advanced dialogue, heavy attack, shift. Oh, that's for release curse. Dodge roll, use relic, police ability. What? Okay. Okay, so yeah, I just gotta remember how to play like this because I am not used to this. Hey, 22, hope you're doing well today. I am trying to get used to mouse again because for some reason my the one thing I was actually trying to do did not work for some godforsaken reason. And I really wish I knew why it didn't work, but that's something I'll have to figure out eventually. It's been a bit since we last played. Just checking. Okay, yeah, I am. So the integration should still work. Tab opens this. We got one lore. We need to find a lot of locked lore. Quest-wise, collect reward from one who waits. Bring Plimbo, more Eyes of Witness, meaning I need to go through each of the things and set them free still. Where is the one who waits? I know he's an immortal. Ah, he's on a quest, that's why. God, I'm so used to, like, all these different things, so it's really odd for me. Because I'm doing all these new things I'm not used to, because you get so used to using the controller. But now that's going to annoy me for the rest of the day because I don't know why it stopped working. So I'm going to... Because it was working fine this morning. Like, if it wasn't working fine this morning, it would have been a whole other thing. But of course, right before stream. It's one of those weird days. Okay, this feels so weird. I don't like this. This feels weird. This makes me miss my controller because I don't have any other controller. I'm trying to remember everything from last. It's been so long due to so many reasons. I know we have Purgatory. We unlocked that, which we need to complete, and we unlocked this, which we need to complete. We also have the final place we need to complete, and then we have Linda over here who we can give God Tears. Might as well give one to them. See what we can get, because we can get all sorts of follower forms and stuff, and that looks like a relic. And we got a new commandment stone, because we can get every commandment stone. Which actually makes me want to go quickly do that real quick, since we also have a bunch of other stuff we can do. Let's do a commandment stone. How many do we have? Just one? Good. And then we can unlock 2, 3, 4. No hearts will spawn, but heal using fervor. Ooh, that's actually really cool. Heal a heart after completing each room. Increase movement speed and starting health. You cannot roll. Interesting. One hit, no resurrections, deal 10 times weapon damage. Interesting. Only curses can be used, but you receive 4 curse-related tarot cards. That is actually really neat. Okay, let's set up the new commandment. Sin. Because I know we need a lot of stuff. Choose generate sin from confession booth. No. Hatched from the cult will be born with some sin. I'd really not like to generate sin from the confession booth, preferably. More so out of the fact that I like using it to level people up. If it allows me to still level people up, that's one thing. But if it doesn't, that's a whole separate thing that I'm like, ah. Okay, we can't resurrect for a bit. We still have that. I don't have a disciple I can make. Ascend. I know I need to sacrifice more followers for an achievement, because one of the main things is we are going for all the achievements. We need to beat Hecate. We need to beat each of them without taking damage. Unlock all the tarot cards, sacrifice 10 followers. Unlock all the fleeces, all the follower skins, upgrade our temple completely. Complete a row in purgatory. Godhood, no longer servant, no less than a god. I guessing is the Linda stuff. Collect all the relics, all the outfits, unlock all the lore. And then we have the 2 hidden achievements, which, yeah. Which I really don't know what they're going to be yet. I know that once we get more of this stuff done, and if I don't figure it out, I will literally just look it up, because that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I turned it to medium, so we have more hearts, 1, and 2. It just is like, knowing that it doesn't affect anything except your hearts, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, so let's try and complete this, because this will get us hopefully a completion of a fleece, because that's what we're going to try and do today, is a bit of that. So heart for tarot card. This gets me a follower, and this gets me a relic. I can get a heart. That. And then 2 tarot cards or a follower. Relic. Let's think. I think early on getting an extra tarot card is worth it here. We'll just have to see. Oh, great, a hammer. Drop an explosive when you roll. Okay. I'm gonna need to remember. And then I can do that. I want this. You think you remember one of them? I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is like getting all 5 of the bishops different things. So like, since we know that we can turn them into followers, I could totally see that being one of the achievements. I'm also going to quickly just sound effects volume a bit, because that was loud. I'm not used to this game anymore, so it's like I'm gonna have to like really get used to this, especially since I don't have a controller. It's so weird. And I don't attack in front of me. I just attack the way of the thing, so I gotta aim more. Because like with Binding of Isaac, I don't have to use my mouse. I hate using my mouse in like these types of games because it's always a pain in the ass. Okay, dealing damage based on the amount of tarot cards I hold. Okay, that's not bad. I mainly am doing this for the follower bones that I can possibly get. Because any for... Wait, never mind. I can't get any in this. This is purgatory. Train to aim and bow, the cat shop. Honestly, if that is literally one of the things to do, I would have to find the cat shop again, one. But two, interesting is the only other thing I can really say. Yeah, because I know I still want to resurrect followers and stuff that are specifically like from Twitch. I know I want to do like a bunch of stuff, but it's just gonna take time. Because I really did miss this game, but I also miss playing with a fucking controller. And yes, I'm gonna complain about that more. Mainly because I just wanna. I did do some stuff over the weekend at least. I actually like did all the rocks in the Minecraft world. Finally. I still haven't watched the Minecraft movie. I haven't done that yet. But I did get a lot of like housework stuff I needed to done. I am glad that I am getting a little more knowledgeable in this. Okay, that's a tarot card shop. Draw a tarot card. More damage during night. Black Ichor hint. Because it's not nighttime and the time doesn't move in Purgatory. We'll make an offering just because I want to. Relics start unshard. Well, I mean, sure, I'll do that. Because I already have a relic. So I'm not too worried about it starting unshard. I think the part that's going to be the hardest about this is the no damage bosses, especially if I don't have like what I'm used to. I think that's going to really negatively affect me. Nice. Okay, so Godly Hammer or Touch of... Honestly, I'm gonna take this just because I rather just have something different. Because the dagger is nice, but I'd like... I think my favorite is the sword. Of all the weapons, I think the sword is definitely up there. Because I definitely don't have the movements on this down enough to time the hammer like I'm used to. I know I would need to learn it, but I don't trust myself to do it at this moment. Plus, the dagger has a really nice ability that gives me at least a little bit of range. I honestly thought it meant enemies, as in like them, not me getting hit by enemies when it came to the Ichor drop, but that was me reading it wrong. Godly Axe or Bane Hammer? I'm gonna take the Godly Axe, because the Axe is also pretty good. Godly Dagger. I'm gonna take this, because we do need to get as many God tiers as we can, because that's how we're gonna unlock the rest of what we have left. The axe is like a good middle ground as well for these attacks. Like, it's a very good middle ground as well, and I think that helps it like stay useful. Anyways, that was an easy room. I literally walked in, killed them all instantly, and boom. Okay. But yeah, Anyway. We are getting a lot of the God tier fragments we need. We're going to try and make it as far as we can, but Oh boy, Ameda-sa. Boom. Come on. There we go. That was a good one. What is that? 50 chance to become invincible. 50 to gain a blue heart. I mean, that just seems like it will be useful to have. Okay, a heart, unholy shop, mushroom. That's a ship, which I'm guessing is the ship area. I could just go shop, and maybe... I think I'm going to do that to see if we can actually run into the cat. Bane Axe. Cleansing Fire, Vampiric Gauntlet. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that just for the extra bit of range and whatnot. Just because it would be fun. Okay, let's see what we get in this one. It's another one of these. I'm going to do this. Switch back to my axe. And then just recycle. And we get another tarot card. We got really unlucky with shops. Okay, attack rate increase or heavy attacks no longer require fervor. Ooh. I'm going to go for the attack speed because that means I attack faster. But that was actually a difficult choice. So from here, I can go for a relic or I can go for whatever that is plus a heart. I think that's what I'm going to do is the extra heart. Oh! Elegance. There's also achievements doing all bishops damageless. It's not a roguelike with that one. Yeah, that is a non-hidden achievement. And that's one that, like, I've already done Leshy. I just need to do the others. And I was going to, but then we got into the DLC stuff, and I was like, well, shit. So, yeah, we've been doing the DLC stuff at the same time. How did that hit me? Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Nice and dead. Okay, blunderbuss of poisoning. Causes lightning to chance of dropping blue hearts, damage increase, sold oil. I mean, I just broke my relic, so I'll take this. Get a bunch of the god tier fragments. We'll do this so we can get the health. Yeah, the DLC basically reset it all. An explosive projectile. Projectile that creates trail of black ichor. I need to know. How does this work? Oh, wow. This is so much easier to aim when you actually are, like, using a freaking mouse. Damn. I just can go bloom, bloom. Heal. No. That's mean. Look at it. It's right outside. Well, at least got that one. Okay. Next boss. Slushy. Okay. Yeah, this is the one boss fight I've done damageless, weirdly enough. Got both of them. I meant to roll through it. Oh, perfect. Okay, grab the fervor. Are you freaking serious? Okay, come on. Come on. I also finally, like, decided to watch The Amazing Digital Circus after so long because I had heard so much about it, and I finally decided to watch that. It wasn't bad. How was that only a one hit? Ow! I basically was forced to roll through that. Dead. Okay, there we go. More god tier fragments. It's so much easier when you actually know what you're doing. Damn. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Oh my god, this is gonna get filled up a few times, I feel. Yeah, and then we get the extra god tier. 4 more. Nice. And then before we head out to the next bishop, what I want to do is I want to also make sure we take care of our people. Okay. Ba-ding. I think that's the life one. Immortal? You bet. You know who I'm gonna give that to? I'm gonna give that to a follower. 100%. I gotta give it to someone in the Twitch chat. Another commandment stone. Because I don't want my followers to die, preferably, and if I can save on resurrection stuff, that would be great. I could also do it with my husband in game, but... Oh! We can unlock a new fleece now! Because this should be the last piece. Oh, no, we're missing one. Wonder which Twitch viewers are still alive. Honestly, I don't know. I wonder how many of them still watch the content, though. I doubt most of them still do. I know some of them do. You know what? Since you're already in chat, interact. And then give Immortal. Since you're here in chat, I might as well. I want to make sure that, like... Okay, you... Okay, so I need to actually take them off. That's annoying. Okay, remove the nature's necklace. I hate that it lowers my, like, faith for doing it, but it's like, I'd rather them live longer. And then hide. Boom. Because I do also want to get as many as I can that have their own custom stuff. Okay, cooking. That's another thing. Oh, got another bunch of this. I'm quite sure everyone's alive actually looking at this, which is good. No, I don't want to talk to Grubby. I want to take care of this. I also forgot about the baby. Nurture the child that looks like a mole. Because they will become good followers eventually. Okay, none are in there. Died from illness. A lot of them die from, like, old age. I just am trying to empty each of these. Are there any followers in here? Because I probably wouldn't. No. And none in there. I don't think there are any. Like, funnily enough. There we go. Okay. Before I head off, one of the things I need to do... And then they'll create food as they need it. And I can go here into the Calamar domain, and we can get one closer. That's the plan. Will that happen? We'll find out. I know we need to collect follower bones while we're here. We need to collect crystals. Ooh, a blunderbuss. It's the Bane one. And then Divine Blast. Also, those little jellyfish are adorable. Apparently, they also released another kindergarten game. I broke it. Free me. Let me out. Then why are you attacking me, dumbass? If you want me to free you, you gotta let me let you out, dummy. Obviously, this guy doesn't understand how saving works. Also, I totally could have done like some disciple stuff and demon stuff. I just completely forgot. How did that hit me? It wasn't even touching me. Boy, do I love waves of enemies. Also, I think these enemies are from a completely different area, too. Ow. Anyways, just break these bones. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. Take care of them. Aren't any crystals I can really take care of here. There are here, though. Can do that. Any back here? Nope. Because, yeah, we need crystals to heal people whenever we resurrect them. But knowing that we can get more of those things that give our followers immortality, don't understand some people can't get enjoyment from... Don't understand how some people can get enjoyment from Souls games from their very hard difficulty. I can, because there are some that I do really, like, have love for. But it's also, like, there's an extent before it becomes too much. Like, I don't mind Souls-likes as long as they have those fairness aspects to it. Oh, gosh. Give me a second. As I do that, and I quickly go to my moderation stuff. Don't you hate bots? Bots are some of the most annoying things in the world. And it's just like so dumb. Because it's always like the most annoying things. Because it's like, honestly, I am curious, like the actual rate of working that actually does for these sites that like do the viewers thing. Because I don't know a single person who would actually use one, but the fact they exist shows that there's at least some people. It's just dumb because you can't cheat your way. Why do they even exist? Honestly, some people just want to cheat their way into fame, is kind of how I've always seen it. And that's what they're trying to do. But the issue with it is you can't cheat that. And even then, getting more viewers doesn't mean you're going to be more popular. Like, there's a reason who the people that are most popular either do this for a job or after a point or started as a hobby. Like, I just do this for fun. That's the whole point of this for me. That's the original reason YouTube was such a big thing for a while. That's why people started YouTube and Twitch. People did it for fun originally, but then over time people saw money could be made from it and thought that, oh, if I just do money, it'll instantly fix the issue. When in reality, no. It's very obvious when people are in it for the money versus when they do it for enjoyment. You can tell through their actions and how they speak. You can tell when someone's enjoying it or burnt out to beyond belief. It's why if I'm getting burnt out on a game, I might like take some time from it. It's why I don't play all of the game in a row. I don't want to get burnt out on it because I do love these games. And what is I'm taking question mark because that could be better for me. Dang, it's this guy again. What does he want? Seek out truth only in light, maybe service, increase the loyalty of a follower. Let's level up Val. I just want to level up a follower. And I'll finish that part later. But even then, even if you buy the viewers, they're bots. They're not actually people watching. The only thing it does is put you higher up on the tab, basically saying, oh yes, this is all the people, look at all the people watching this person. When in reality, 9 times out of 10, that's not why people stay. Like, you may see them, but like, in all honesty, most of the people I watch, I find through raids, but also through like increased, oh, come on. But also it's like, for the ones that don't, it's usually because they're interesting. Like, there are some that I'll like watch here and there that I still follow, but can't watch a lot because I like get overstimmed. Instantly think of Jaws streams. Like, oh my overstimulation. Like, those streams I can watch under certain circumstances because otherwise it overstimulates me way too much. I'm gonna take Divine Guardian here just because that's gonna be better. But yeah, it's like, of course, everyone has their own limits to things. I mean, I don't mind chaos when it comes to stuff. I like a bit of chaos in a streamer, but I also like watching more calm streams as well. I mean, there used to be one that I watched, and he like appears and disappears for... That sword looks fucking sick. I'm gonna take the Godly Blunderbuss. Because the Godly Blunderbuss looks sick as hell as well. But I remember a lot of the streamers I watched or watch. Like, I still, like, when I get time, I watch Sebi's, like, VODs. I know I've rated him before when he was doing his, like, longer stream. And same thing for other streamers that I used to watch a lot more, like Whiskey. Like, there's a lot of those that I used to watch a lot more, like, long time ago, but then life got busy. I started doing my own things, and then I started streaming on my own for fun. Because my therapist recommended doing something like that. And here I am now, and it's like, I'm glad I made those choices I did. I do sometimes miss watching the streams of these streamers, but I also am like, I really enjoy where I'm at now. Being able to stream whenever I have that type of time is honestly quite nice. Means I get to do more fun stuff that I normally wouldn't, but it's also gotten me to... Oops. Oh! But it's also gotten me to try a bunch of games I wouldn't have tried beforehand. It's done a lot of good, too, for my mental health. Because it's one of the few things that, like, is more... I know what's coming from it, and in all on... Then there's streamers that outright disappeared. Oh, 100%. Like, I think... I instantly think of the Dog's Breakfast, like, randomly disappeared. Sometimes reappears. Probably mainly life stuff is the best guess, because like gone for this long ass time and then surprise Mahjong stream, and I'm like, what? When the fuck did they come back? Super weird and random, but it's like that's just how it is sometimes, and it could be for loads of reasons. I mean, life has its own things behind it. Not everyone makes this their job. Some people like me still just do it as a hobby. They don't have the type of time to make it like a constant use. I want to see what happens. I want to provoke though. Come on. I want to see this. Fine, he's not going to attack. I was really hoping he would. But yeah, I've seen many streamers come and go. I mean, same for YouTubers. There were YouTubers I used to watch, like back when YouTube was still a fledgling, like, a fledgling website. And some of them just don't exist anymore. Sorry. My allergies have been awful recently. Like, we did a bunch of cleaning over the weekend just to get up like a bunch of stuff, but even that didn't fully get rid of everything. It's mainly because of how like the allergies been. It's also been extremely hot too, so it's not helping. But for me, I know, like, I personally have been trying a lot of stuff that I haven't before. Like, I've gotten to try a few things, with, like, cleaning techniques, for example. But when it comes to, like, streaming as well, back to, like, the original topic, I've got to do a lot of things I haven't done. Like, I might have played Cult of the Lamb eventually, but I probably wouldn't have, like, played Graveyard Keeper or, like, even considered some of the games that I still, like, have on my list, like Cuphead. Like, I want to, before I even start Cuphead, I want to fix my freaking controller thing. Because I've played Cuphead before for, like, an hour with an ex of mine because they wanted to teach me about it, but it was, like, extremely difficult with two people, and I knew nothing about the game. So what I did is I bought the DLC, and I decided, you know what? This will be something I stream later. Don't forget I have the invincibility. But, like, I've really grown to love those, playing some of these games that I never thought I would have enjoyed until now. Like, and that's good. It means I'm finding new stuff. Like, there's a few on my list that I really want to try. Like, I don't know if I would have played both Ori games if I hadn't streamed it. And honestly, I'm glad I did, because they are great games. Got him. Pick up God tier. Holy crap. Ooh, all of these are good, but I'm gonna take the food just because that's more useful to me. But let's see. Nice. One left. But we did get a lot of stuff for this. And ta-tink. Woohoo! Because there are a few things I do want to play that I have been recommended. And honestly, I like when people recommend games, and it's something I hope I get to see more of in the future. Because I have quite a lot of games. Because what I do is, if there's a game I plan to play, or, like, am looking at, I put it on my Steam wish list because I'm like, I will get that eventually. Just takes time. And because, like, I usually wait for Steam sales to buy stuff as well. Let's see what Twitch chat decides for my fate. Okay. Cool. Great meals. Thank you so much. I've returned successful. Okay, cool. Now you go to sleep. And you... Why is the baby trying to tell me something? I will get to you in a second, baby. Honestly, it's just another thing. I need to send him. Why won't he go to What is wrong with him? Not. I need to do this so we can go to bed. Jesus. But yeah, when it comes to like streaming and stuff, I want to make sure like if something happens, I have to make it known, because otherwise I feel awful about it. Because I already feel bad whenever I miss a stream being sick, etc. Because like whenever I do get sick, I get sick pretty bad. That's just how it's always been for me. So it sucks whenever it does happen, because I don't want it to happen usually. It's like, oh no, it's happening. What am I going to do? Because yeah, there are times where it's like, cool, I'm sick, yay. I'll take care of that eventually. But then there's times it's like, oh great, I'm sick. I don't know what to do. Okay, we need to crown thing. Yes, I sent 2 of them to sleep and now they're going to be awake again, but okay, let's do a law and order because I'd rather not. From Ritual Temple, Loyalty Enforcer, I will add. Boom. Cool. New ritual. And then I can go to Doctrines. Sermon. Okay. Honestly, I'm just happy that I can now make some of these guys immortal. So let's see. Who can I resurrect that? Do I have any followers I can resurrect? Abomatron. Da-ba-da-ba. Age, sin, level. Okay, no, that doesn't matter. It doesn't seem I have any followers dead that are specifically Twitch related. The only one I think I would actually resurrect is like special characters like Dr. Susano. Oh great, he's a zombie. Because like I could do a few things. Generate sin. That's on cooldown. I can make a disciple. I really don't think I'm gonna make Bremer a disciple right now. Before he eats someone, let's quickly do this. Because I'd rather him not. Then once it turns daytime, I can do that. Ooh. Do a little of that. Okay. Got some of that. Some of that. Okay, because now Purgatory is open again. We got a 4th one. I wonder how far these go. Oh, boss rush. Yeah, that's another thing. Let's try and complete the Fleece of the Lamb at least. The fact that it's giving you all these god tiers so it's a little bit easier makes me worried. Okay, so we have one boss fight, two boss fight that are important. Person. This is just I can just do a health thing. So might as well. Lose red heart, gain diseased hearts. Okay. I think I can do this. I'll just need to get used to it. Damn, that was quick. As long as I can get good at this. More damage during the day. Relics start uncharged. 2 times damage. Well, I'm gonna do this because it's gonna constantly be nighttime. Okay. Because I do think it is possible for me to beat more of this stuff hitless once I like get used to this enough. It'll just take time. And that's something that is just gonna be difficult. And I know it will be. Okay, let's do that. And I gotta remember that. Okay, let's see what we get from this. Fervor slowly replenish over time. That's actually not bad. Well, obviously I'm gonna take this. See what we can get. So his brother had a crown as well. Interesting. I don't want to gain more diseased hearts, really, because my red health does matter. So, I don't want to lose too much more. Okay. Come on. Can probably agree on is hating one-shot moves. Exactly. One-shot moves is like, why? Like, one-shot moves kind of ruin the whole point of the game, usually. I can agree there are times where it can be good, but it's very limited. Yeah, I want a new weapon. Actually, this might be what I was needing the whole time. Because there are times where one-shot moves have been used successfully in a good way, but it's very limited. Ow. Yeah, the hammer is not that good, sadly. Okay. Oh, thank God I can grab an axe. I finally have a good thing. Also, like the boss constantly spamming. Those are some of the most annoying ones. Like, there's an extent where one-shot moves can work, but it's very limited. And there's reasons for that. Because it works if there's a point to it, like story wise. Like, oh, if you get hit by this move, it's a one shot, but it's also like this immensely powerful weapon they have been working to the entire game, and it's only a one use. Like, that's a whole separate thing. But even then, it still has its flaws. Because there are some examples that work, but it's just so difficult. Making a low chance of hitting, like, very low, I don't know, 1%. Like, Pokemon does it pretty good with the 30% chance to hit, and not, like, boosting that chance ever. Like, I think that is a good way to go about it, but even then, Oko moves aren't, like, put on every Pokemon. They are very far and few between. So it makes more sense. Sword, Oath of the Crown. I'm gonna do this one. But, like, I've seen, like, good way. Oh, bumped my mic. I've seen good ways of a one-shot move being used correctly, but I've also seen a lot of the opposite. Immune to poison, ooh, negating damage is nice, especially with how easily I'm getting hit. Because in all honesty, I do love the different games. But yeah. I would say the one-shot move that pisses me off the most, though, is the type that just are, like, one-shot to be one-shot. Like, it should have a lore reason why it's a one-shot. Like, oh, it's, like, it's the greatest weakness of the main character or something. Or it's, like, the start of the... Like, if it's one-shot at, like, a level because you are too low of level... That's one thing. Like, that happens. Especially in games with levels. That happens. That's understandable. But some of them are so dumb. And it's why I definitely think there should be some sort of, like, internal code for, like, there should be ways you can survive them for some of them, because some of them just don't give good reasons. Like, oh yes, insert thing is one shot because why not is dumb. Like, if you're on a harder difficulty and it's up the damage, that's one thing. Like, one thing that makes sense is Terraria's Dungeon Guardian one-shotting. I mean, literally the whole point of it is to guard the dungeon until a certain boss is completed. Empress of Lights makes, and stuff, and Skeletron's one-shot phases make sense as well for, like, the whole point. You're supposed to fight them at night, and they get very enraged. I mean, literally other bosses get enraged and deal more damage, etc. They're just the two that one-shot. But both are still possible in those modes. I just find that really interesting. Receive challenge. Hello there. Stand ground if you complete. Or out dodging. A reward shall be there, but if you fail. Okay, so I can't dodge for 3 rooms in a row with a boss. If the boss... Yeah, I don't know if I can do the Leshy... I can't do the Leshy boss without dodging. That's just impossible. Like, I would take damage. Wait a minute, I have the immunity thing, so actually it's not impossible. come on. Oh no, I need fervor. Holy crap, I did it without dodging. That was actually really difficult. Like, holy crap, levels difficult. And I need to complete combat rooms. I need to go this way. There's one type of one-shot that you've seen that you just question why it exists. Is it the one that's like, oh, it one-shot, like, the whole point of the one-shot is to completely, stop something from working? Because I hate that too. Of course. That one was like a screwed up room because I don't have attack speed. And I can't dodge to do it. That one was probably the most fucked up of all of the ones I could have gone up against. Anyways, let's give the god tier to Linda. Another commandment stone. Yay! Oh my god. A one-shot should never do AoE damage. I think one of my favorite ways a one-shot is done is D&D. To instantly kill someone, you have to deal enough damage to their dead body that it goes over its max health. The only other ways are disintegration if it has under a certain amount of HP, and Finger of Death under a certain amount of HP, as well as Wish. But Wish, the whole thing is there's only so much you can do with Wish, and it's like a genie wish. Like, you may kill the person you want, but it's gonna have consequences type. But even then, still on cooldown. And I have 2 of them. At least I can dodge now. Okay, let's level some people up. Now, where would I find Am's mother? Because I believe the only way I could really find it is, well, only one way that I can think of. There we go. I need to, like, search around for all these notes and stuff, too, because I don't know how... Is there an achievement for finding all the notes? No. But there is an achievement for getting the gold back from Midas. Like... Yeah, like, AoE damage is a pain to deal with in the first place. I like how Pokemon... Like, I know I mentioned Pokemon again with this, but I like how Pokemon does its AoE damage in double battles, where the more opponents it hits, the less damage it does to the opponents, but the more overall damage it does in general. It's one of those things of, it can be useful, but you've never really noticed that. Yeah, that's the thing that you don't notice unless you've done a lot with, like, competitive and stuff. Because it does lower the damage overall. Plus, a lot of spread moves don't deal a lot of damage in the first place. So not a lot of people think about it. I'm trying to see if there's something I missed on any of these. Because I know I need to get more Eyes of Witness for Plimbo. Hello, fish. Anything back here? Actually, can I see how to get the tarot cards I'm missing? Nope. Most of them are like the DLC stuff, except for one, which is, my guess, is probably a hidden achievement related thing. And I can't really find the cat lady anytime soon. Because I don't know where she is. They're still in here. Interesting. I'm like double checking all these areas because you never know. Like, I'm the type of person to miss stuff, but yeah. But even then, it's still limited. Another thing is like pain in RPGs, reason can apply multiple status effects. Oh yeah, status effects are one of those things that they need to balance with how many you can actually put on something. And some of them are just broken off the bat. Because you have so many things like that that can easily break. Own crown, reverse Inara, and emerge unscathed even after I cut her throat. Hecate's words were more toxic than mushrooms that grew in her domain. Well, I guess I'm going to the mushrooms. And I should now be able to do the commandment, which is good because I need to get these done. Because that's a whole other thing. I do like that it allows you to go back for it. Let's do possession. All cult members will gain. Well, duh. I'm gonna do sacral architecture. I also want to see how much it takes to upgrade this because I know we're getting close to the final upgrade. Like each time we work on this. Got 2 level ups. Nice, nice. Okay. Quickly just boom. Temple. So to upgrade this to this final form, we need 3 more sin. Holy crap, I didn't realize we were that close. Nice. We got a god tier. So if we're gonna get some sin, why can't I oh, I'm out of grapes. They are not doing their jobs. When in reality they need to be. I wish they'd do their jobs quicker, but I know they won't. Jesus Christ. I'll just make a bunch of cauliflower stuff before I leave. But also, I need demons. Level. So this, more fervor. Rowdy. We'll do a We'll do Jeffrey. And then we'll do... We'll do microwave. Because why not? Remember played an Elden Ring once? Status effect that destroys your health seconds no matter if you have maximum amount of HP. Oh, I know what you're talking about when it comes to like stuff like that. It's always the most annoying stuff too. It's never like an easy one. It's always one that's like absolute hell to deal with. And it's just like, why? I'm resummoning. I have found I see why people don't like the hammer as much. Now that I've like seen the way it's used like this. Actually, quest-wise, I want to do this so I can remember to collect all of them. And overall weapon damage increase? Yes, please. Called Scarlet Rot's basically poison, but worse. I mean, there's some of those in all games, like, and it's when it's only used by, like, if it's a boss gimmick, that's one thing, and, like, the boss doesn't deal a lot of damage. But when it comes to Souls-like games, it's never that simple, sadly. It always becomes more of an issue in those types of games. Because I have seen it used negatively in a lot of games. I mean, one game that does the, like, bad poison that, like, can kill you well is Minecraft. But that's because what Minecraft does with the Wither effect. Because the Wither effect can't be applied for, like, longer than, like, a few seconds. Even when applied multiple times, it still is applied for like a few seconds. It can't be applied for over like 40 seconds, I believe is max you can usually get. But it's specifically made that way, so it's not complete hell. Honestly, I'm not surprised this one thinks I trapped it here. When in reality, it wasn't me. I don't know how it got here. I didn't bring any gods back to life. They just chose to come to me and be like, yep, you're coming back to life. I will say I missed this game's music. And that could just be me being a nerd, though. Missing the music from games. But, like, I've actually been, like, really full of creative ideas recently when it comes to, like, building and whatnot for games like Minecraft. Like, I've just had so many ideas. AIM has the respect your elders trait. What? They're not, I thought they were immortal. Aren't they supposed to be immortal? Curse damage. Cool. Like, I'm quite sure they were supposed to be immortal. Right? I might be wrong. Enemies can cause Scarlet Rot. One of them's a dragon. It's always a dragon with these games. If an enemy can deal a deadly damage, it's usually a dragon. Like, it just be that way. I really did not, because I'm gonna need to keep AIM alive, as well as his brother. Follower, or I can buy one going down this route. I also get a relic down this route. Let's get the relic as well. I didn't see what it did. Shit. Oh, it literally gave me money and hearts. You get the spell that can apply it. Okay, so there's a reason to kill that dragon then. Okay, that... I mean... Oh my god! How do you... do it? It was mentioned that you can do it. Hmm. There has to be some way. Because she mentioned it. Oh, Naf is sick. I'll have to send them to do it. Is it because they're old? Hmm. I'm gonna let this. I'm making sure. Because if it is the fact that it is too old, that explains a lot. Um, like, hmm. Like, how would I... Do I need to get them to level 10? Like, that's my first thought. Hmm. Because it doesn't say anything about old. So, hmm. Because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, I need to reunite these guys. Because I've already got both of them. But, hmm. Because I have both of them, but, hmm. Interesting. Because I got both of them, and you're supposed to be able to. Interesting. Oh, that explains it. Need to bring them on with me with a crusade. That explains a lot, honestly. Knowing that now, I imagine when you do, it probably, like, guarantees a cat. So next crusade after this one, I'm definitely gonna do that. Because now that I know, of course, I'm gonna have to resurrect AIM, just because the elderly trait. Merciless Hammer, or Call of the Crown. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Hang on. But yeah, we just need to return to the one who waits for that one achievement. Boom. Boom. There we go. You know, I just had a random thought. So if someone's immortal, can you sacrifice them? And if so, what happens to them? I just had that thought. Because the one who waits is immortal. And I thought, bombs will now drop from fallen enemies. Oh boy. Bane's sword. Well, I get my Divine Blizzard back. Anyways. That explains a lot now that I know that. Because being able to do that definitely helps me know. I definitely feel like I could beat some of these bosses like relatively there we go. I got stuck in the shift tab menu. It wasn't letting me free of the shift tab menu. Okay, I'm gonna do this and check. So I need to still beat Hecate, Calamar, and Shamara without taking damage. I'm double checking because I'm like, okay. Anyways. Okay. Because, yeah, I should be able to if I get the right setup. But that requires the right setup, specifically. Boom, more of that. Bum, bum, bum. I think that deals damage to me. I might be wrong, but it might be. Wait a minute, can't I check relics somewhere? Oh wait, no, I need a thing for that. I'll do that eventually, just so I can figure it out. Because I'm now curious. Okay. Then I can boom. Ow. There we go. I can heal up. Honestly, I'm excited to get, like, the other bishops as disciples. Because I think that's going to be really cool. You know, if it came down to it, I wonder who would win between the Lamb and Terrarion. Because canonically, the Terrarion has killed gods. And that's the only reason I'd even, like, debate the Terrarion winning, is just because we know they have that ability. Because both of them technically can respawn infinitely. So in reality, it would just be an infinite battle. So these are random things I think about. Random Kaya's thoughts. You know, I could totally do an entire just reveal map in all relics become fragile. I'm gonna just reveal the map. Then I know at least. Got an interesting room upstairs. Okay. Boom. The bombs are not helping. Definitely making this a lot harder. Along with the mushrooms. Heal up. Okay, what's up here? Card. Increase movement speed. Oh boy. Movement speed increase can be good and bad depending. Some games are just that way. I like how it's not Zephyr. It's Zephyr 2. Because he's 2. And dead. That was like the quickest kill of a boss I have had in a while. I'll grab 2 big gifts. Get some coins. And go back to the cult. And we got a bunch of stuff. What's special about the Scarlet Rot status? Let me guess. Does it work like the Brimstone thing for Binding of Isaac, where you deal more damage with certain attacks? Because if that's true, oh boy, that'd suck. Well, I guess I'll do One Who Waits. You need sleep. You need sleep. I'm gonna take this. And I know that I just sent them to sleep, but I need to do this real quick. Because otherwise I will not get this commandment in Crown done. Okay, so we will do work and worship. Depending on the source, of course. Temple, during a day, followers will work for that day and gain 80 faith. Holy crap. That's actually cool. Like, yeah, they won't work, but the fact that it's like 80 faith at that cost is not bad. Sermon. Okay. I love all these different sermons and stuff that we can do now. I think it's really cool. Twitch chat is deciding your fate. I might as well help them water. Do that. Just keep watering. Also, I completely forgot this. Boom. And boom. Ooh, faith has been increased thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you. When Twitch chat has more faith in you, finally. Decay, no. Want to know how much Scarlet Rot damage does? Honestly, my guess is it probably goes until it kills you or runs out of time, whichever happens first. And I can imagine it's probably a really high like level, which is just ugh moments. I don't know how to feel about that one. Does that mean he specifically loved one of his constituents, or more specifically, possible siblings? Because if so, that raises a lot of red flags. Like, in all honesty, that raises a lot of red flags. Let's do this so we can get some more god tiers. Because I do want to work on the god tier stuff, because that's going to be important. Okay, which path are we going to take? Okay. Honestly, this is probably the path. Then this would be like double. Trade a heart. Trade a heart for heart. I think boom, boom could work, but I think this, I don't lose a heart for the tarot card. So we will just, this will take us through the least, because I'd rather not die. Okay, we got a vampiric sword. Got 2 swords. One's big. One's okay. One's average size. Bro is trying to get me killed. Flex 0.33 max HP. Honestly, that is a lot of damage, but somehow not the worst I have seen, which is crazy saying that out loud. That over 1,000 damage isn't the craziest I've seen. I think that just shows how many times I've seen it, like, really bad effects, like, be used for evil. We'll destroy breakable rocks. We'll make an offering. Gain a spirit heart, enemy bombs spawn at your feet when hit. Fuck. I'm gonna do this because I'd rather not deal with the bombs. Those are annoying. Remember the time we got the glitch where I basically couldn't dodge for the rest of the thing instead of for the next room? I did. It was annoying. Come on. I did watch a really funny little shits took my frickin' tier pieces. I did watch this really funny thing over the weekend happen. So my dogs love going outside, but with the heat it's been like, okay, I need to be careful because 2 of my dogs are black dogs. They overheat very quickly if they aren't careful. Well, Dewey has made a pile of brush a fort because he did that a while ago. Well, him and Athena got into a disagreement because Athena took one of the sticks off the brush pile. So they got in a disagreement, and it was really funny. I also think about the time that my mom came over and she fell while my dog Baker was near her. And the other 2 just went and started barking at Baker like, how dare you let her fall? How dare you let grandmother fall? And it's like, it was still one of the funnier things to me. Just like, oh my god, how did you let her fall? What happened was she was working in the garden with me and she fell over because she leaned too far forward, which I think most of us have done at some point in life. Worst case, seeing like bad effects or too strong effect. I'm talking like way too strong, as in what it did specifically is it was a effect that doubled all damage you took while also dealing poison. So, like, all the damage you took from enemies, oh, good luck, you're taking more. But you're also slowly taking damage over time. And it's like, just one or the other. For God's sake. You don't need both. Like, thank God the poison effect was separate from the taking double damage. But it's like, why? Like, why? They're already taking damage over time. Why make it so they take double damage as well? And not from, like, only certain type of attack. No, it was from all other attacks. And it's like, just why? And yeah, environmental traps cause no damage. That's nice. But it's like, part of me wants to know what went through their head when they did that. But I also know that I probably won't like the answer. Because it's going to be dumb. It is like 9 times out of 10 with that type of stuff. From what I have noticed. Come on. Come on. Reminds me of DLC boss favorite Risk of Rain 2, kind of something similar debuff that can apply. Honestly, it's like, I feel like it's a very broken way to do it, especially when the poison is like, you know what Poison 2 is like in Minecraft? Think of that, but you're also taking double damage. That's what it was. That's the best way to explain it. And it was for a freaking... And it's worse when it's for stuff like that doesn't have stuff to stop debuffs and you have to live them out. Because when there aren't any ways to like remove or temporarily disable debuffs, it becomes an issue. Spawn bombs across the room. Like, I've seen how bad it can get, and it's like, why? Just why? Okay, I'm gonna do this. We do get a tarot card at the cost of a heart, but it is rolling enemies will damage them. Of course. Why do I keep getting like all of that stuff? Do you think getting no hit in this counts as the no damage towards the boss? I wonder. There we go. I am just checking to make sure that none of them have anything hanging. Ow. I am going to die if I don't get more health. Lunar Rain, it makes you take 10% more damage than any source, partially stackable, and thing False Sun, which boss second DLC, playable survivor. Interesting. Yeah, I've had my fair share of them that are just, you don't want to deal with them because they're just annoying. And there's some debuffs I don't like because of that. Like in D&D, there's some good ways to do debuffs, but some of them are also very like samey, which makes it very annoying and confusing. There we go. I'm just trying to get more health and stuff, but no dice yet. There we go. Forgot the secondary effect. Oh boy. I've seen some crazy secondary effects. Honestly, I feel like Pokemon is one of the few that did it like relatively well within reason, but still has its flaws. Like, I definitely think Freeze should have, after Legends Arceus, should have been replaced with Frostbite, personally. But that's more of a personal thing. I think having a special version of Burn would have been really good to just, like, even the playing field. But that's more of a personal thing. All enemies take damage when you take damage. I mean, why am I gonna... Why would I want to use this? If it... Especially if it... Does it... Okay, yeah, it damages me. So why do I want to use that? Like, that just hurts me in the long run. Like, I could see it maybe being useful in certain circumstances. But even then, not very likely. I keep forgetting I can break objects in this game to get, like, parts. If I'm lucky. I know it's a low chance, but honestly, any bit I can get helps at this point. Increase health by 20% per stack is so dumb. I gotta remember that rolling through them also deals damage because that's super useful, like, knowledge. There we go. Yeah, I need to keep my eyes out for, like, health-related stuff to the best of my ability. Because any form of health is a lifesaver right now. I just know this relic sucks. And I'm dead. I mean, at least we got another god tier. So we have 3 of them now. Jesus. We can turn them in now, which is good. Because that'll get us a few things we'll need. Okay. Let's turn this into Linda. Oh, new relic. Now let's see what this does. Spawns black ichor around the player. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 relics left. And seeing that this is the Cleanse Eye of Leshy and whatnot, I have a feeling that, like, some of these might be related to the other ones just because of where they're placed. It might be the other bishops, but I could be wrong. Oh, we can get a new fleece now. Because I know for sure we can. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And now, one more god tier. Ooh, new form. And is that a penguin? Because if so, if that's a penguin, that's adorable. Okay. Why are you here? That's not ominous at all. Oh, I meant to collect this. Okay. Look at all the pumpkin stuff I have. Okay. I need... Because I don't think I can do... Yeah, I can't do... sadly. So I want to give him a skull necklace so he lasts longer. I guess I want to be able to take both as the thing. I wish I could de-age. You get me? Like, I wish I could de-age him. I'm trying to think of how I might be able to do such a thing. But even I'm, like, stumped. Some beetroot. And more beetroot. Jesus Christ, it's already filled again? I will do the one who waits a second. Okay, let me guess. Final area? Cool. So here's what we'll do. We will take... Actually, before I do that, let's level them up. Because I believe this should allow... Oh, I've already done it for the day. Okay, quest-wise, we will track. Summon demon. We want Bal. Then we can take that to his mother at least. Then we need... I'll do Jeffrey. Applies basically presenting you from using any of your skills. Well, that's annoying. I will re-grab this. We should get the god tier. Just barely didn't. Either way. Now we need to go to Kalamar's domain, and we should actually be able to fight him. Oh yeah, I'll need to revive AIM, but first he needs to die. Because he's too old to be put into a demon form, which is dumb and annoying. But can't do much about that one. I will take a gauntlet. Just sweet. And I will take the crystals because it is nice having. But we should be able to at least reunite one of them. I imagine it's gonna have, like, similar to other quests, an exclamation mark on it or something. Like, it's gonna be very obvious where we want to go. There we go. But yeah, I think having the extra heart collecting is going to be important. Chance of healing? Yes, please. Make an offering because we're about to fight Kalamar. I will do that. I want some longevity. But this should also unlock Kalamar as a follower, too. And I know I can't change that one into a follower from Twitch. because it's a bishop. And yeah, there's a reason. Okay. Next up. This heck of a room. Perfect. Then I can break this. And now we just need to talk to the one who waits again. The issue is going to be getting that final one from him because we haven't unlocked the area just yet. God, I one-shot that guy. It was not intentional, but I did. There we go. And you are dead. There we go. Okay. Ba-da-da-dum. Up this way. Okay, so right here. Tarot card, heart for tarot card, then I can do that. Perfect. I can get 2 tarot cards too. Attack rate increase. Perfect. And then I go there. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for the Terraria collab update. I saw the Pal World thing. Oh my god, the slimes, what looked to be the Vortex Beater and the Celebration Mark II. As well as a bunch of other stuff. Like, I'm so dang excited. I'm also excited to see Terraria's side of it, but I also know, and I think that that's going to be a whole separate one than the next update for Terraria, but I'm not 100% on that. Because I believe they said it would be separate, but we also know that stuff could have changed since then. So, Lord knows. I just know I'm really damn excited. I'm also curious what they're going to call the update. Because I imagine for, like, the Pal World one, it probably will have a specific name. Like, Playful Pals or something. But it does make me curious, because I know there's the Dead Cells collab stuff and everything else. Like, they put so much work into that type of stuff. You received a demon, thanks to Twitch. Ooh, thank you. And it collects fervor for me. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, that was insta-kill one. Dang. If I can get more follower bones, that's always nice. I'm just hoping we can get something that'll make us invincible for periods of time, because that would be pretty useful. Gremmer died of old age. Oh no, not Gremmer. Honestly, I forgot Gremmer existed. Summon 2 demons to assist in battle. Jesus Christ, I have a little army. I have like a mini army here. I have 5 demons. I have one that collects fervor, one that explodes. I have aim, and then I have the heart. Don't know. One of my friends is excited. One of your friends isn't excited because words just rip off Pokemon. It sucks. Brother, even like, if anything, it's dumb saying that because in reality, it's close from the looks from like what I've seen from like play of the game. It's closer to Arc. Like, that's one of the things that always annoyed me about that is, oh, it's just a Pokemon thing. It's like a rip-off Pokemon. It's like, it's closer to Arc than it is to Pokemon, in all honesty. The only thing it has in, like, common is cute monsters. That's it. I guess I'll take... Let's see, how good... Because I do have the attack speed thing. Oh, that's actually not bad with the attack speed up. And now we can reignite a little bit of happiness. Certain nothing but the heart. Oh. The heart remembers, a mother shan't forget. Oh, generous fortune. Should I be dreaming? Never allow me to wake. Hit fraction of my beating heart. No. Ah, Lamb, praise Lamb, blessed Lamb, my son returns, soul almost whole. Kindly deeds, kindly rewards, take this, I shall insist. Should my other son cross thy path, pass unto him that a mother loves, misses and understands. Oh, we're getting relics. Blessed tears of the vengeful father. Convert blue hearts to spirit hearts. Oh, that's cool. So we get relics for it too. Big gift. That was cute. I like cute stuff like that. But yeah, with Palworld, honestly, last I heard, they're doing like the lawsuit stuff while it's affecting them heavily. They have a really good defense, but I don't know like to the what lengths. So it makes me kind of curious. There we go. I definitely want like the invincibility spell. That would be awesome. Boom. Yeah, I need to be careful. My health is getting low. I feel like there's a lot of games people do pass up because they judge a book by its cover. Like, if you look at like stuff, like in reality, we do a lot of that just in general, judging books by their cover. I wonder how much different like people's game libraries would be if they didn't do that. I mean, it's kind of a natural thing that happens, but it is an interesting thought. Because there's some games that I thought didn't look good on the surface, but were really fun when I played them. So you never know. Ooh, Godly Blunderbuss. Vampiric Dagger. I'm going to go for Blunderbuss for one reason alone. That. Oh, we get 5 bullets. Is that because the attack speed? Because if so, that's actually kind of cool. But I don't know. I just know this thing should be pretty useful. But yeah, there's a lot of like games out there that I would never have tried. if I only went off like what it looked like, because in all honesty, I probably never would have played Minecraft if it weren't for like recommendations from friends, just because it didn't look like something I was gonna enjoy. But look at me now, it's one of my favorite games. Please offer me something useful. I shall offer again. Abundance of food. Come on. Abundance of wood. And it's recharged. There we go. Okay. Now that that's been cleared out. And we got some good stuff from it, which is also a plus. That guy just got blasted in the next week. Perfect. I don't remember. Hello, kid. Me? Just a man out for a walk, like men like you do. Heard the world's changing, had to see for myself. Aha, yeah, I can't whistle. It's me fish lips. Man lips. I mean, man lips. It's pretty sus. Break down his chat. I honestly thought he was actually whistling and not just saying whistle whistle. So that's awkward. Okay. We need to be ready for anything. Boom! Oh, you're alive. Vampiric Dagger, Godly Hammer. I gain more speed doing this. I think it's more worth it to have the speed in this case. Because if we're gonna try and one-shot a boss, that's not gonna work. Not in this game. Oh, there goes aim. But now I can resurrect him for his mother. So we at least got that part done for. Didn't I have 5 bullets with this originally? Where'd the 5th one go? Literally just went, bye-bye. Anyways. Decrease in size. I'm teeny tiny. Oh my god, I'm tiny. Well, that was easy. You know, if I remember correctly, Calamar was the one that gave me the most issue out of any of the bosses. But yeah, I turned it to medium from super hard and hard because I'm like, I might as well give myself the health I actually, like, need. Because if it affected, like, enemies and whatnot, that's one thing. But the fact it doesn't is kind of sad. Because that just means, oh, wow, it's going to be harder because you are going to get hit more and have less health for it. The NH room with the brief... Well, that's useful. For the most part, that's pretty useful. When certain relics, your reaction be like, don't remember taking drugs. Honestly, yeah, I can see that with some of them. Some of them are pretty damn trippy. I don't mind it, though. Some of these relics are actually quite fun. I do like that... Oh... These number ones are kind of annoying. In my personal opinion, I just find them annoying. I mean, at least you can break their shields, though, beforehand, so it's not a complete, like, loss for you. There's also no tarot card on this one. That's a shame. Yeah, I think I'm about as ready as I can be. Oh, that's gross. And I already took damage. I remember how annoying this boss was for me. Yeah, I would need, like, a lot to be able to beat this guy hitless. I'd need, like, a nearly perfect build. And it's mainly because of the enemies and side things, but also, like, that rapid fire attack whenever he does manage it. Like, I always need to be prepared for it. Come on. There we go. Dead. Even if it didn't kill it, even if I didn't kill him without taking damage, I still killed him. And now we can add him as a follower because Calamar needs to be a follower. And we get some god tiers. 3 of them. Nice. Just gonna hope for some follower bones. Just because it's useful. Anyways, now we just have one more to bring back to the mother, and we can mark that off the list. We have quite a few things, actually. And I realize now I don't need to give them the necklaces because they're gone. But at least they get to spend time. Having witnessed such greatness and sharing this truth, the Gospel of Lamb is born. Interesting. I'm guessing that's what's leading to godhood, is finishing the DLC. That's probably what it is. Ooh, faith is not high. And then chat is doing something. And I can't really do... I'm going to keep him the same because I want all of the bishops the same. And Twitch chat as Gormy has lost a level. Dang it. You get bed rest. Boom. Put a bunch of that in there. And then I can do this. And boom. Crown. I do like that they have added so many, like, different things. Though I am going back to my main fleece, because I like having the base one. Before I do my sermon, I want to give some tier things out. I'm going to level up Dr. Stozinus. Can you... Yes, you can now boost Paragons with other Paragons, specifically. The Engineer Paragon now has an overcharge type feature that it can put on any tower type, including Paragons, which is pretty neat. One Who Waits. Do this. But not regular boosts. Yeah, no, they can't get regular boosts, only from other Paragons. So, such as the Boomerang Paragons thing, the Ninja Paragon's camo detection, and stuff. It did not matter to Calamar that his ears were lost, for he was never inclined to listen. Foolish though he may have seemed, he wielded the power of his crown without discrimination. Ooh, new tarot card. Oh, the Reaching Tree. Travel to any chamber in a row of the adventure map. What? That's interesting. That's cool. Paragons were able to be god boosted. Who would be the strongest? Whoa. What the frick is that? Is that another relic? Yep. Gain unlimited fervor for 5 seconds. Ooh, that's good. I would say the one that would probably be the strongest would be the tack shooter. Just because the tack shooter Paragon attacks so fast already, but it would make its attack speed so much quicker because it would also be able to get the primary stuff on top of it. So it would have each of the Paragon boosts, all of the primary expertise route. It would have the homeland defense stuff. So its attack speed would at least be doubled. And its damage would be at least, like, doubled. And, like, and then it has its abilities, making it stronger, which the cooldowns go lower, too, because of the primary stuff and Energizer. And if you hooked up a tech bot to it, it would basically be like, because of how fast its one ability already is, it would be the first one making its range bigger would be near constant. Like, if not constant. So, like, that first ability would basically be a constant ability. The fireball thing would very well, like, change a lot because of one simple thing. And that is camo detection. It actually would be able to see camo without needing the Ninja Paragon. So it would deal all that itself. It'd become a new... It would. The fact that it would be able to see camo means nothing would get past it. It's already dangerous as is. So take that danger and times it by 10. With more attack speed and more damage on top, it's just going to become more deadly. Oh, yeah. I need to raise Iam back up too. I forgot about that. Ritual would be the two runner-ups. That's a difficult one. Because there are some really good ones in there. But I feel like if there's one in particular, I would say the one that is the most deadly after that would be the I'd probably say the dart monkey, even if it doesn't sound right, and it's because of how many times it can hit is why I'm saying it. It's because it can hit so many times. But like, if not that, the wizard would definitely be up there for like danger level. Flying fort, the Goliath Doom ship would be up there. As much as people might want to say the boat paragon, the one issue is it wouldn't affect how fast it pulls in balloons. The only thing it would affect is, oh wow, now it's attacking faster, but that's never been a big issue for it. Its big issues are the BADs that can get past it, that it... Spike Factory is already broken beyond belief. So it would just amplify that as well. Which I think says a lot about the Spactory. Because that Spactory becomes a huge issue if you aren't careful. Okay, so what do we have left? Still need to complete a row in Purgatory. Do this. Let's see. I'm gonna need at least him. And then I at least want... I'll take Iris this time. And that's good, that's good. And then I'll do that, because I'm not going to be gone for too long. Like, yeah, I have Purgatory, but I think I'm going to do this, just so I can get another one of these runs done. I'm going to go through each best I can. I believe the only reason I haven't beaten this final boss, Heshi, or whichever one this is, I don't remember. I don't remember its name off the top of my head. I believe it was literally because I got hit by the tongue like twice or something like that. Because I remember it being a pain in the ass to fight. But nothing compared to Kalimar. Kalimar was the one that really annoyed me. Plus, we can get a bunch of the follower bones for rituals here. Boom. There we go. I mean, the Spactory Paragon would get more Pierce, thinking about it. Honestly, the Spactory Paragon is power, but nothing compares to the Tack Shooter. I'm just thinking about how terrifying the Tack Shooter would be with more range. Actually thinking about it, if the tack shooter was god boosted, it would have map wide range. Like, it would get map wide range. Like, unironically, it would get map wide range. Which is terrifying to think about. That the Spectre would get map wide range in its Paragon thing when its ability is constantly up. And the extra boost that it would get from range from the, like, different towers and whatnot. I will say, I am so glad they made the change that ice monkeys now can be placed on water. I think that's the best change they have made in a long time. Because it's so damn useful. Like, it literally, it makes it so the actual, like, whole issue that came with, okay, we need to get it close enough that it can stay on the water and make land. Well, if the Arctic wind is cold enough to do that with its wind, wouldn't the ice monkey be able to do that with its feet? And finally, the answer was yes. But it also means you get more space on water maps. Maps like Spillway are going to be a little more possible, which is awesome. And I think that's going to be so great. I think that's going to add a lot to just strategies as a whole. Because now you can better place it too. So part of the Arctic wind isn't getting just overshadowed. Holy HP, Batman. Getting a lot of HP on this run. Ooh, crit chance. Nice. Did I seriously not get it? Clothing shop, question mark. I gotta hope this is the cat. Oh, it is. Why didn't it have an exclamation mark? Often I would hope and scorn myself foolish that upon the opening of mine eyes my kits would return. When they did not, I would dream instead of their smiling faces held close by my kindly paws. Oh, with all my humble heart I yearn for such. And here now, the wounds of heart once carved yet may yet be healed. Aww. Blessed Lamb, the heart remains an infinite vessel, and yet mine overflows. Blessed Lamb, what language speaks love? What of gratitude? Whatever it is, mine is due to you. Damned tears of the merciful mother. Convert blue hearts into double the amount of diseased hearts. Oh, that's cool. I like how we have blessed tears of vengeful father and damned tears of merciful mother. That is so cool. We have 3, 4, 5 left now. You took one damage thing to Twitch chat. Thanks. But we got the true love thing. Oh, he got a little cookie. Mom basically was like, here, I made cookies. No. You know, this makes me want to bake with my mom again. I miss that. It's actually something that I really wish I had again to do. I'm gonna talk to her about doing that before they leave. And if not, maybe after they come back from their trip. Because I believe next week I'm gonna be taking care of their house, so we'll see how streams are. If it comes down to it, I'll just set up my stuff at their place and keep my door open. Probably bring my dogs with me. Because I know they like my doggos. Jokes aside, though, I definitely plan to take care of them. Okay. Boom. Perfect. So, one of the ideas I had for the one Minecraft thing that I actually have been working on a little bit in the where the one cliff is, what I want to do is when it goes into the river, into the cave, my idea specifically is to have it go into a fall, like a waterfall that goes down into the infinite depths. So like it will get, I will use like darker blocks around the sides going down with like a fog effect or something. I don't know for sure if I'll do that or not, but then I want to make it so at the very bottom, like, I think what I might do with the water part is make it so it like starts turning into like cloud by using like glass and whatnot, and it just goes into a dark abyss that's infinite with like a dark fog. I think I'll go for, because I think that'll be fun. I like being able to try new stuff like that. But I do want to add like a full story to the Minecraft world. I've actually been thinking about it. I'm a bit weird, I guess, in that regard, but I just like it. Anyways. Boom. That's an ominous little bit. That was a multi-hit, damn. Gain random resources at the cost of fervor. That is awesome. I love stuff like that, where like you lose a bit of a resource, but you gain more of another. And boom, boom. Perfect. Okay, now we can go up. I don't think we're gonna run into a tarot card though, because we found the sword. But I might be wrong, you never know. Oh, I didn't break that. Break those. Every bit of follower bone matters. Wow, that was an easy ass room. Okay, so depending on how much it drains, it gives more. That's awesome. And we get 20% more damage during the day. But it's about to turn nighttime. Yay. Anyways. You know, I've missed this game so damn much. And it's just nice to actually be able to play it again. Especially after how long it's been. Because I love games that are just roguelikes. An idea for a tower, I could make Knight or Paladin, something like top path could be Paladin, middle path could be Dragon Knight, bottom path Black Knight. Honestly, one thing I'd love to see them do is add like skins to the game for like some of the towers. Or more skins for tower weapons. I think that'd be awesome. Because imagine having a skin for the sniper that's, or like the Desperado. Like there's so many cool possibilities. Like I know next time we do balloons, what I want to do is I want to actually unlock the 5th tiers of the Desperado. As well as like work on some black bordering. For one hit, travel to any chamber on the adventure map in the row. Now, how does this work? I don't know how the card works. In a row. Is it just like random? Because I really don't know if it's like random or not. Also, I think I'm just gonna fight the boss. And yes, I lost that. Oh yeah, I'm still confused why the top path does not get frickin' lead popping power, especially when it deals fire. Like, it definitely should. There we go. Jesus Christ. I'm taking the sin because I need the sin. Holy crap. Yeah, it is weird. Like, why do damage to regular balloons that is fire damage, but not leads? It's such a random thing that I feel is so weird and dumb. Like, there's just a lot of stuff like that in some games where it's like, why? It just makes no sense. Like, if it's dealing fire damage, it should be able to pop leads like the rest of them. Oh, God tier. And disciple thing. And Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Let's see what fate they choose for me. None of my beds can break, so that does nothing. Okay, who can I get the most out of from here? I guess Gormy. Sunken ear, handsome ear, fairly taken and fetch it. Okay, yeah. He wants me to find his ear. We'll do Poppy. Oh god, I'm gonna need to figure out what the different things are. Boom, 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 boom. God, that is weird. You're not voting, so it's randomly picking. That explains a lot. Well, one sin off. We'll just have to see how that goes. I'm literally just gonna, like, keep doing stuff like this, just so we can... We're gonna be placing a lot of this in here. You're gonna go? Well, I will try to have fun, but I hope you have a wonderful day. I am just going to keep placing this fertilizer. Da, 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 da. It's a lot of fertilizer. A lot of fertilizer. Jesus. And boom. Bump, bump. Perfect. Can come down here, do that. I might want to bring Abomatron back to life just because I think it might be useful. And we'll just keep sucking in a bunch. We need Calamar's Ear. We have 2 god tiers. I need grape seeds. So let's do this. We'll come here. Buy some grape seeds. We will do Purgatory just before we do this, just to see if we can actually beat the fleece thing again. Because if we can, boom, easy done, easy go. Okay, so this will get us a Midas heart. Not Midas heart. That's a heart. This will get us a tarot card. I'm thinking about like the Midas thing. This would get us a tarot card here and a shop. This would get us something useful. Then going up this way to lose a heart. But we'd be able to get a tarot card first. So I think we'll go here first because we want to try and get as many tarot cards as we can for just buffs. But we'll just have to figure it out. A Merciless Blunderbuss and Divine Blight. And then we start with this. Receive double the health when healing. And Fervor when hit. Sure, I'll take that because it's 10, which isn't bad. There we go. And get as many god tier pieces as we can. Just because it matters. And yeah. I mean, being able to get extra red health is kind of nice. In all honesty, that's like really good. Especially for this. There we go. More of those. HP full. Tarot card. Oh? Increase a ×2 for curse attack damage. While I don't use them all the time, that's actually really damn useful. Like, holy crap type useful. And then I can do this. We're gonna need to generate a lot more sin. Like 100%. We are going to need to. We'll just have to figure it out. What happens if... Okay, so it doesn't work at all and doesn't use up the charge if you don't have any. Okay, that's good to know. And then we have a tarot thing over there, which I can grab. And we got +2 for this, which will turn both of them into spirit hearts. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have so much health for this. It's actually really good. Because it means I'll survive longer. Do that. Purgatory over here being awesome for me for once. There we go. More god tier fragments. Honestly, I forget about the curses all the time. But I'd rather have the close combat one. Because the staying in close is going to help me a lot more. Oh, Barbados. Oh, he's gonna die. Easy. Godly sword. Okay. Summon a demon to assist me. Sure. Oh, cool. It's a bow and arrow one. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, if I go this way, it's a heart for some hearts. But I get a free tarot card. But this, I only have to fight twice. Either way, I'm going this way for this one so I can get the question mark. What else? What else? Can't really think of what else. Okay. I really don't know what just hit me there. Half the time, I really don't know what hits me. Okay. Ooh, that must hurt. Okay. 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 Up or right? We'll go up. Oh, there they are. I was like, huh, why isn't this? There we go. There we go. More god tier fragments. Anything useful? Merciless blunderbuss upgraded. I mean, that's an upgrade, so I will take it. But first, I want to go get that tarot card. Because there's going to be a tarot card here or something. And I'd rather take the chance with that right now. Are you... Apparently not, then. Orbiting poisonous eyes. Okay. God, if I can get some more of those eye ones, I can just have orbiting eyes constantly. That are just of all sorts of shapes, types, sizes, etc. Which is awesome. Let's do this, see what we get. Curious what the question mark will be in this. Oh. It's a challenge. Hello there. Pass combat without using curses. Well, good thing I don't remember my curses usually. So, yay. I mean, it's good that I don't remember them enough to actually, like, worry too much. I just need to be careful not to do it. Like, it's not often I use them normally. There we go. Okay. Now that that guy is dead. Room 2. You know, this is one of the few rooms I would probably use the curse. Just because it would have been great to go in between all of them and do it. I still need to find Kalamar's ear. I'll do that eventually, though. Eventually. Why aren't you just something? You completed the challenge. What should I get? I think this is a decent reward. Another tarot card! Drop an explosive whenever I roll. Nice. It's pretty useful, actually. Got some relics up north. Looks like a relic room. Even if it isn't. There we go. And boom. More spirit hearts. God, I have so much red health now. This is higher level, but I get the chance to heal, and I think that's better in this case with my red health. Just because being able to heal is going to save me a lot of time and effort. Especially since it's going to be double healing. Hello, Leshy. I accidentally rolled into that one. Okay. If only he'd deal damage to his own babies. Come on. Come on. And then there we go. Sorry I went quiet. I was focusing in there. I'm gonna need a lot of health coming up. Because that's what I need the most. More challenges. Without using curses. Okay. I've done it before. Can do it again. I'm gonna take one of these. Hello there. I need red heart because that'll get me more. Shame we don't see her sons with her right now. But it could be because it's purgatory. Okay, and then I want to go up. Because I'm going to get a tarot card. Environmental traps causing no damage. That's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, health-wise, I'm starting to get back up there, so... And I can't use curses. Okay. More god tears. Taking care of this as soon as I can. Come on. There we go. One more room to go without curses, and we get a tarot card. Thank God it's not dodging, because that would have actually been annoying for some of these rooms. But at least the curse I have would have helped negate that a little. If we had gotten the no dodging. And, okay. Tarot card. During the nighttime. And that's useless now, because we're in purgatory. And... dead. Unlimited fervor for a few seconds is actually really good for what I plan to do. Because I could just... oh my god, whoa. Was that the frickin'... because I can use that against the boss to just constantly cast the blight thing. Which isn't that bad, honestly, because it would just go ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Significantly more damage. Or a chance to heal. I think I'm going to go for the heal. I think it's more worth it in this case. Oh god, I have to deal with the spiders. Ugh. Really don't want to, but I know I have. There we go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I need to just keep trying to heal myself. Wait, I'm immune to these things. I can just drag them in. This is one of the few times where I've seen that actually be extremely useful. That's actually kind of funny. There we go. Holy crap. Orbiting eyes that freeze enemies. I sadly don't have the infinite fervor anymore, but I just gotta hope for more healing, in all honesty, because I need to heal a lot. Okay. Now we can just go the down route. We got a lot of tarot cards, though. I just need to be able to keep up with my healing, which is the issue. Because I'm not 100% sure I can. Oh, being able to poison. It's not worth it. I'd rather keep my vampiric sword, which has kept me alive. Please let me buy hearts here. Damn it. Yeah, because I think it has to be a live enemy is the issue. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this, but I'm not 100%. Ugh. Heck it. Damn it! I didn't have enough time to fucking roll. But we did get a lot, so we at least get another god tier. Jeez. Holy crap. I mean, we're getting far in these. Make sure you're hydrated, by the way, if you haven't already. Hydration's important. Okay, let's see what we get from Linda. Another immortality thing. I will add that to a follower in a bit. Then we got this. Another immortality thing. And another part of a fleece. I imagine without the DLC, this is a much easier task to, like, complete everything, but yeah. Why is there always someone sleeping here? So random. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Put some grapes in there for wine. Yes. Skeptics, heretics, concepts in my life, but sure. I'll do a raffle while I take a bit of time to just kind of go over a few things. So I actually have been looking at what I need for certain things related to the museum in Minecraft, and I had an idea for the lore of some of the area. I want to keep the Aspen Forest stuff going. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put some aspens going around a little farther. I'll just have to figure out exactly how far. But what I want to do is where we get to like the tree farm, I'm going to want to build a building there to kind of cover it, make it look nice. But I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I'll give it a few more seconds. But my idea is to kind of expand it out over to there, but have the tree farm be kind of like a, I don't know, more like a special tower or something. I know I need to build a bridge and stuff, and I want to like terraform the river more specifically, but that's like later me because I have a lot of stuff. Seal, penguin, a kiwi. At least they're fashionable. Oh, they've been made a normal red panda now. And imprisoned to re-indoctrinate them. Take confession. I'll do this. Because I know I'm gonna need like several like high levels for certain things. And that's just gonna be a pain in the ass to do. Okay. And I can clean up. Still on cooldown? Must be close to off cooldown by now. That'll be made. Then Gurmy goes up a bit. I need to see what I need to sacrifice for the last one. Because that is something I'm gonna need to actually, like, check on. You know what? Inspire some people while I can. Then I can do this. Because I believe I need a high level and why are they sleeping there? Oh, I need 20. I'm literally one short. Oh sure, I'll take it for 100% off. It's a free follower that's elderly. Indoctrinate them, add them to my cult, even if temporarily, and then I can do that. If I had to sacrifice everyone, I would lose my mind. And accept. Remove necklace. But gift one of the 2 golden skulls. And then let's do glasses. Remove that necklace. And then gift the gold skull. Okay, so I have enough. So what do I need to sacrifice to unlock the final door now? Because I do not like having... So it specifically has to be a disciple? Or someone who's like level 10, I'm guessing. Yeah, level 10 or up. So yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, I'm trying to frickin'... There. Re-educate. That'll finish them up. And... release. Do Gormy. I basically am going to re-educate people. Wait a minute, I could literally resurrect the level 10 that died and then just go from there. I know that's pretty fucked up of me to do, but not the weirdest thing I've done. Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Glowing fertilizer. Interesting. Boom. Just help water a bit. Nope, I am trying to collect from this. Little luckier next match of Knuckle Bones. Interesting. Okay. Make another. Okay, what are you doing here? Still on cooldown. Okay, and then we can come in here. Ritual. Resurrect the dead. I'll do Gremmer just because I can easily go from there. They can be traumatized. I don't care. They're gonna get sacrificed for the final area. That's the only reason I've resurrected them. Okay. Then I can go over here and... Sorry, but you're done for. I do like how it has 2 eyes of witness. And dead. But we unlocked this area now. Let's quickly do a purgatory run. I know we can do it. We just need to be able to, like, survive and get better. Hearts for tarot cards. This gets me a relic. A new relic. Okay, or I could do that. That's a challenge. I do want to go this way, I think. Then I can go boom, 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 or vice versa. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one, just so I start out with an extra tarot card. I think it's worth it. What shall we get? Nice. Negating damage chance. We get a Bane Sword and Divine Blood. Not the worst start that I have seen. Because now I can poison with all my abilities. And boom. Okay. Jesus. That was like an explosion of just poisonous. Come on. Just gotta keep dodging around. There we go. And I need to go here. Damn. Boom. Get some more tears. Get our tarot cards. I'm gonna take the replenish over time thing because that's just useful as heck. 20% chance of gaining spirit hearts. I'll take that. And deal poison damage to enemies when struck. We are just a poison build right now. Jesus. Okay, what is this one? Oh, it's nice. Ah, dang it. I was hoping... I probably should have waited till we were in here, but... Brain doesn't brain, apparently. Reveal fervor when... Actually, I could have revealed the map there. This is probably one of the few times where revealing the map isn't a bad thing. If I get it again, I'll take it, but... There we go. More tier fragments. I mean, we are taking a lot of stuff down, at least. And we'll get quite a few, like, god tiers for doing this. Ooh, I'll take the ice one, because that one's just a bit better in this case, because it will slow the enemies, too. And I need to get that, like, Binding of Isaac stuff out of my brain of searching the entire thing is good. Because it's not always good in this. I need to remember that. Barbados. God, I am a mess already. And dead. That poison really stacked. Vampiric dagger. Interesting. So it's take and deal times 2 damage. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way for the tarot card. Okay. Come on. Honestly, I'm probably not going to use this relic in particular. Just because I don't think it's, like, that useful. Like, it's useful to an extent. I just will need a specific situation where I would wanna. Because that room would have been death for me. Nope, I'm taking this. Because I don't want a hammer, in all honesty. I think the hammer's not a good thing right now. There we go. I will say, I did play a bit of Raft over the weekend with my one friend, and we ran into another of the rare boat islands, and I'm just here like, how the... Honestly, that was a really good timing. But he decided to do fishing, and he caught almost every single... He caught both of the large fish repeatedly back to back, and I'm like, how the fuck are you so lucky? And he keeps pulling up items that I'm like, this exists? Like, I believe we now are at 7 candles and bottles and 2 lucky cats. And it's like, there's something about his luck in particular, more specifically, especially like with Raft. He just has that luck that's like, why do you need it? Because it just boggles my mind. Hell, he has it with Terraria too. First Chaos Elemental we saw, I was talking about like the okay, so there's a special item called the Rod of Discord, and it's used to, and it freaking dropped from the first Chaos Elemental. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, I don't know why he attracts so much good luck, but it's insane. Because it actually is like, okay, where the hell is this magic coming from? I mean, it happens all the time, too. Like, he just has this luck that just never seems to quit. And I'll give him credit where credit's due. It's pretty dang cool. But I also don't know how the hell it happens repeatedly. There we go. Yeah, this relic is not the best. I will take a Merciless Dagger in this case just because of the, like, crit chance. And then I want this. See what we get. Maybe we'll get something useful. I'm gonna take the extra health, even though the other one is still very good. Both were good there. Okay, from here I'm gonna want to go to the far left. I really thought we would have taken more damage by now, but I'm not gonna jinx it any more than I already have by saying that. I'm hoping the Merciless Dagger is gonna help me a bit here. Okay. Come on. And dead. Holy crap. We actually did a lot of damage really quickly with that one. 48 God tier fragments. Then we'll go this way. Well, I'm taking this. And I'm doing this just in case I miss something. Cool. Tarot card. Ah, yes. Overall weapon damage. Yes, please. Because it's not nighttime. More health or possible better weapon. Let's do more health. I think that's the better option. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Imagine if I somehow no-hit the boss. That'd actually be kind of crazy. Another tarot card. Begin each with a little bit of invincibility at the beginning of each room. Hell yeah. I just happen to attack so damn fast with this dagger. Shame you can't hold it down. I guess I'll go this way. There we go. Bane sword. I lose damage and speed. So why would I change to that? It just seems useless. And boom. Receive double health when healing. Yes, please. And we'll do this. Perfect. There we go. Boom. Yeah, we are getting, like, I'm getting better at using this over the controller for now. But I'm definitely going to need to figure out that controller thing. That one just walked into it itself. That was not my fault. Anyways. Next room. There we go. Yeah, I shouldn't have done the double damage thing. That really, like, negatively affected me. Yikes. I'll take the Bane Axe in this case, just because I like that. I like being able to throw it like that. I think it's very useful. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this no-hit, but you never know. I might surprise myself. Okay. Come on. Damn. Come on. Well, there's no point. I'm already, like, I'm already gonna die in one hit. So... There we go. Double damage for the win on that one. And now we get a god tier. Holy crap. There we go. We get 2 god tiers for this, but it's not bad. 2 more rolls to try and get the rest of what we need. Because I really don't need more god tiers. I also need to figure out how to frickin' find Midas again. He's a pain in my ass. Grab another god tier from here. And that should at least get someone. Hopefully. That's still on cooldown because Jesus. Leader all of his life. Oh, I spend a dinner. Do you think you could throw a feast? Sure. I'll do a feasting ritual. Okay, let's see. Feasting ritual. Feasting ritual. Okay, boom. Perfect! People are inside of each other. What the hell? I mean, literally all I'm missing for the temple upgrade is 1 sin. So at this point, I might just, once that is off cooldown, I'm gonna use it. And nope. Jesus. Lots. I can do this. Let's get a huge inspire in. Holy crap, look at that list. Already done confession for the day. Can grab those. And we have 3 things that we can turn into Linda. There's the first one and another necklace. And another commandment stone. So we can at least do another one of those. And last but certainly not least, another fragment. Perfect. I will say the fact that the god tiers are taking so long is the biggest issue for me. Because it's like, of course. The Eyes of Witness, I just need to get better with. Same thing for the survive without taking damage. Like, that's stuff that will take time, and I'll figure out over time. Disciple bonus. And let's do a new commandment. New commandment. Afterlife. Unlocks grave building. Into faith when they grieve at a grave. I mean, that's not that bad. That's actually kind of useful. Cool. We got some people who are close to level up too. I mean, I could technically try and do a ritual of sin. You know what? Let's do it. Um, Lust. Choose a follower to take on the sin of others. Um, let's do Poppy. This is gonna be awkward. Oh, that's ominous. Oh, I got 2 sin? Oh! Good thing I didn't do that on someone else. But now we can get the final upgrade to our temple. Ooh, little lanterns. That's cute. Oh, that's ominous. But I like the forestry one. Ta-da! Was that not an achievement? It is to completely upgrade the temple. Or was that not it? There's gonna be something we're missing. Yep, 15 faith. And it becomes Icon X. Which I'm guessing is the final one. Yikes. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get a lot more sin. But we'll figure it out. I know we will. Boom. Perfect. Now we can do this. Get Calamar up. Whoa! And I should be able to gift a gift, too. To get even more. Big gift. I'm just trying to get as much loyalty as I can going. I mean, they're all immortal, so I'm not really too worried. I can do my daily sermon now. Then after the daily sermon, I can kind of slowly start wrapping up. Because I have a few things I need to do today that are just, ugh. Adulting sucks. Sometimes it just isn't fun to adult. Other times you're just forced to adult. Got a bunch of them there. See if I can get a bunch over here. Nope. I want to get the one who waits so I can get that level up done. Perfect. Okay. Next on the list. If I do the one who waits, he'll always come back with something. I'll do meat. And I know they have I'll have them go for pumpkin seeds. And this is full again, Jesus Christ. Let's do a quick save. For those who are not already part of it, !dislab. We have a Discord. It is a wonderful Discord. You might make some friends there. Who's to say? I announce whenever I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST. Sometimes I go early, sometimes I go late. It just depends on stuff happening in life. I do this as a hobby after all, so. But I also announce if I'm sick in any way, if anything happens, etc., etc. All of that gets announced in the Discord. The days I don't stream, !YouTube. If you want to catch up on a series that no longer is on the Twitch VODs, or if you want to watch something that you weren't able to fully watch before it left Twitch, it'll be up on the VOD channel. I have all the VODs there. They eventually come up every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 a.m. CST. Other than that, I hope you have wonderful days. I am going to go take care